Hello, everybody. This is Sam Soto from Melodic Metal Suggestions, and we are in another episode of Grow Your Opinion. And in this time, we are bringing you a band that is amazing. You will find out why, or maybe if you already know them, you know what we are talking about. But first, I'm going to introduce my friend, Leon Mirabal. Hello, Leoncito. How are you?
Hi, Sang. I'm really happy for being here, and thank you very much for everyone from watching this new episode of Grow Your Opinion. So, as I always says, please remember to subscribe to our channel, give us a like, and make a comment. So, I will start this one really quick. Who is KrashKarma, and how will you define your style?
We are world's #1 metal duo, and we call it Crash Metal. And
Nice.
it's about the duality of sound. We like the yin and yang, the good and the evil. And this is Nikki and I. And my name is Ralph.
And I'm Nikki. I'm the drummer and the singer of KrashKarma. Nice to meet you all.
And who is the yin and who is the yang? Who is the good one and the bad one?
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very good that you can swap. Yeah, so the first time I saw you guys, I saw your videos where you are actually making some Crash Karma videos,
Yeah.
and then you made the edition of the video. And honestly, I haven't seen so much good job in the edition because I done it myself using this application like CapCut or something, and they suck. You can tell when the video stop and then where it starts my video, but you do it very good. I mean, you became professionals on doing that.
Yeah, we became pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, how long you been doing this, like this kind of editions?
Boy, you know, like those videos,
Yeah. The
So-
crash videos.
the
Yeah.
Crash videos we started like 9 months ago.
No way.
Yeah, or a few months ago, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm always editing all our videos, so I know how to video edit a little bit. Because one time we have an endorsement by PreSonus and Sony, so they gave us free hardware and free software. So I had to learn the software, and ever since I know how to edit videos. And if you do a music video, that's a lot of work. You know, that's an edit every 2 or 3 seconds, so that's a lot of cutting. So now we're getting into those videos. That's one edit.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
easy. It's not too hard. And so I know how to edit a little bit. And then you just have your eye and then try to get the right perspective, do the movement, capture the movement. The motion has to
Correct.
be right. And
Correct.
then it looks
Correct.
always good.
Correct. It like me when I started editing these videos for the interviews. At the beginning, it was taking me 4 hours
Yeah.
just to make a very simple video. Now I do it in 1 hour or something like that, very fast. I just check that
Yeah.
the sound is good, and then it's very fast.
Yes.
But no, you became pros, and they are very funny. And the good part of the video is that the music. Your music is amazing. It's very catchy. If you make a good, funny video, but then the music is not really good, then you will lose the people.
Yes.
Yeah,
They're funny, but you will
will.
lose the people. But it's so good, it's so catchy. And now the next question is, who are your influences for you to make this kind of the kind of quality music that you do?
There's 2 bands. One is ABBA from Sweden, and one is Slayer from the South Bay, thrash metal.
Yes.
And everything is somewhere in between.
Yeah, that basically sums it up. And we have a very diverse style of music that we listen to. We love good music, and we love to listen to music from all different cultures. So we have a very open mind when it comes to genres and music of different languages. We don't just box ourselves into only listening to one band or just one style. And I think that really helps us in our creating process as well.
That leads me to a question for you. This
Shoot.
year, the first time we're going to be touring in Spain, and we really want to come to Mexico as well. And I
Yes.
think we already traveled, like 15 countries. So Mexico is definitely next. So, but if you know Crash Karma, we do songs, there's a little of German, there's English, there's a song in Portuguese, we have a song also in South Korean. So we like to learn languages. What's the song we should cover where we reach the most in Mexico?
Ooh, that's a very good one.
You think about it. Yeah.
I think you should cover one song from Brujeria.
Brujeria.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Brujeria. They play like
Brujeria?
more like some kind of a Mexican death metal.
Oh, Progera.
Brujeria, yes.
Yeah.
You know them.
Yeah, I heard them, yeah.
You know it?
No, they're really good. They're really good. You should make a cover from them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do a lot of people know those guys?
Oh yes, everybody know them in Mexico.
Yeah.
And they will get crazy. Everybody know them in Latin America. They will totally get crazy.
Awesome. That's
Very
what we
cool.
need.
Everybody
Perfect.
know Brujeria, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, if you
They-
think of a song that would be cool, tell us. You write us
Yeah,
and tell us.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I already have it here.
Matando Güeros.
It could be Matando Güeros, but it's not really good for you guys.
That's why we really ironic,
Yeah,
but
because it means killing blonde people.
I have a video idea. I have a good video idea.
And the song
I
is
don't
about
know.
and the song is about some immigrants going to US and how they are abused and all that kind of
Yeah, oh.
stuff. But
Yeah.
not even about not even being abused by Americans. I don't remember exactly the lyrics, but it's the name of the song is Matando Güeros, killing blonde
Matando-
people.
I kind of love it.
you know, the last song that I can hear from Brujeria was Bruja Encabronada. They had a video they always see it on the radio of Nuclear Blast, so that's a great song.
Awesome.
Okay.
They
Cool,
have
because
a
we'll
female
look into
vocals,
it.
and they have a female vocals from that song, for that
Okay.
particular song.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I would
All right.
recommend you to sing the classic ones, like
Yes,
like the
send
ones
us
that
some
everybody
links. That would
knows
be
how to
awesome.
sing. They know the lyrics. Like one of them could be I will send you the names because I have them here, but I don't have the exact names, and you won't remember it anyway.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you write it to us.
Write
That's
it to us.
perfect.
Yeah, I will send you the names. Yeah, but
Awesome.
Brujeria is one of them.
Awesome.
Well,
This is
you have to do it.
our introduction to Mexico.
Yes.
Oh
Latin
no, you're gonna
America.
kill them. You're really gonna kill them.
Cool.
They
Perfect.
will totally love you. So, I think you have a very good influences. I mean, I'm from the same era, the same age. Probably I'm much older than you guys, or you because you look very young. I don't know your age, but much probably
You are older from everyone.
I'm older than everybody
Always.
that we
In
interview.
every interview, you always be the.
Yeah, I'm from the
Okay,
70s.
so-
I'm from the 78.
Okay.
I'm not
Good.
that young anymore, but I'm not too old. But I grew up with Slayer, ABBA, all these Pantera, Sepultura.
Yeah.
That's why I really love your music, guys, because I grew up with that
Nice.
style, and I
Nice.
just love it. So
Best.
let's continue with the next question, Leoncito.
How would you describe your creative process?
Creative process. It can be all over the map, really, but a lot of the times when we're writing, it'll start with him having a riff idea, or we have an idea of a concept that we want to write about, and that already kind of brings the energy of which direction, if it's going to be a slow song, a fast song, or something like this, and then he will come with a riff, we put some drums down on it, and then we start to make a vocal line and decide if it's going to be a male singing part or a female singing part, and we experiment around until it clicks, and then it changes a lot along the way until we find the perfect mix.
The beautiful thing is that we are always recording and writing music in our own studio, and
Yes.
I'm mixing and mastering everything. So from the first word that is written to the last mastering touch, happens all in our little compound.
Yeah.
And so that means when we write a song, it might start as a ballad on the guitar, but then we're gonna go death metal, or maybe the other way. It starts really heavy,
Yeah.
and we feel like, hey, let's take
Take the tempo down.
tempo down,
or-
make
yeah.
it acoustic, get it a vibe, and then she's trying to sing it, I try to sing it. So we work in first with acoustic guitars or pianos, and we start recording ideas. And once we have a structure of idea, we like to take it also in the rehearsal room and then start jamming on it. I think that's something that we try to incorporate as much as we can, even though it's never enough, I feel, but just to go back and have that feeling, just jamming it in the room and then coming up with different ideas.
See how it feels, and then you can build where it naturally wants to go, you know, and listen for the song to create itself.
And so this is how there's different phases of the songs, and there might be 10 different versions of a song.
Yeah.
And we go through our demos right now, and I listen to all the demos that became the last album, Falling to Pieces. It's always funny how different choruses, different ideas just morph into something completely different. Like sometimes the heaviest songs start as a ballad.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
And I have a-
and I see that I see that you have a real good scene that you are a duo.
Yeah.
I used to play with a band with 7 people.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
4 of us, we create the songs, and it's a big work. And we can put together all the ideas and everybody be happy. It's really hard.
Yes.
So when you are 2, you can, I don't know, creating something. I think a way, like you say, like a dance, like something really good, really nice to creating music. And when you can produce yourself, it's something that
Yes.
nice.
That's
And
wonderful.
you have an amazing quality that it's hard to have. So
Thanks.
Yes, thank you.
We've been doing it for a while, but I think like in the year 2025, it's really important for us in our way when we produce videos in music that it all goes together, because we have a different idea for the same song. We need to be able to re-record stuff and rework stuff so we can make it match for the videos.
Yeah.
This is why this whole video format for the last 9 months, what we've been doing, really worked out, because we got access to all the music and we can re-record stuff and make it fit to whatever video we have, and it doesn't take a whole day or a whole week. It's just like a few minutes and I can open the session and we change stuff.
Yeah. That's been super helpful.
Now, okay, now I have 2 questions that just occurred to me. And the first question is, your guitars, are they homemade, or do you buy them like that, or somebody designed it the way you want it just for you? I'm very ignorant in terms of technical stuff with music because I'm not a musician. I just know a lot of bands, but I don't know if maybe it's, what is their answer?
No, the answer is I'm endorsed by ESP. That's a really nice guitar company from Japan. So they give me guitars, ESP. But once I have those guitars, I modify them. And then I add a special set of pickups that lets me create my whole bass sound. So it's my guitar is basically, imagine you have a bass guitar with only one string and a normal guitar, and that's put into one instrument. That's what it is. So I can play bass, but it's limited to the one string. So I have to slide a lot. But therefore I have a separation of the sound. I have the bass alone and the guitar alone. And that makes you feel like you listen to more than one guy. Because I'm doing stuff with different effects on different instruments. The bass and the guitar is treated completely different. So I can do some harmony stuff where you get the illusion it's more than one guy.
yeah, actually, I was saw your Instagram, and I saw that you is playing a little bit of that.
Yeah.
I remember Billy Sheehan, how
Yeah.
she used their sound in the stereo.
Yeah.
So when I saw it, I understand really quick.
Nice.
Cool.
So,
Yeah.
but that was a big question, because that's something that is so they modified themselves his guitars, or they buy it like this.
Yeah.
That's something
Yeah, he
that's
makes
interesting.
them.
I
And
wish I could
you
buy
can
it
have
like,
you can have an harmonic if you want to make an effect of another guitar with some pedals, and the bass sounds for another way. That's amazing, man.
Yeah.
thanks. And that's why we also write the music a little differently, because there's certain riffs that work, certain riffs don't work, and I try to surprise myself. And every time when I come up with a riff, like 50 Minutes of Pain was a good riff. I'm like, man, that's a good riff. That doesn't sound like one person and has a really cool beat.
Yeah.
So that's how we always write the songs.
And that kind of worked our sound into who we are as a duo, because he had to kind of relearn and rework how he was playing guitar in order to incorporate this. So it definitely makes our sound stand out to other people because of the style of playing that he has to do with this instrument.
Yeah, and actually, at least that's what I see. It's like a way whole different type of vision to create music. And
Yeah.
I saw your video of the version of Metallica is
Damage.
Damage is called battery.
Or battery, yeah.
Battery.
Yeah.
And I said, all right. I know how they can do this and that sound. And I was really waiting for the solo, and that one, wow, that's nice, man. That's nice. The way
Thank
that
you.
that you do that part and how you resolve that problem or that problem
Yeah.
in that moment. And actually, the original song have a little part of that solo that you do.
Yeah.
Like it's only the guitars, and you all right. That sound amazing, man.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
amazing.
I had to play rhythm and solo at the same time, so I had to do
Exactly.
the stepping. That took a lot
That's
of practice.
crazy.
That took me a few days.
Yeah.
And Nikki too. We were working on the song for a while.
It's fast.
Yeah, but sound really great, really great.
Thank you. Yeah,
So-
we're definitely proud that we pulled it off.
Yes.
We weren't sure if we
Yeah,
can do
yeah.
it, but yeah, as a person and a musician, you have to push yourself.
Yeah.
You know the
Yes.
stuff, so and that's how
Exactly.
you grow and learn. But it's not the easiest sometimes.
No. I can tell you do it a really great song, man.
Thank
I'm
you.
a bass player, so I could say I could see you and say why you don't have a bass,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
as a bass player, I can say that's really
Yeah.
nice, man.
Okay.
Nobody need bass players anymore, man. Nobody.
We love bass players. We do. We really do.
I'm also
Yeah.
a bass player in a different band.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's nice.
So I play.
Nice,
I love
nice.
playing bass.
Bass is
and
great.
This is, bass is always a big part of what I do.
And it was also a big thing when we became a duo that we said we don't want to play with tracks, like we want to play
Yeah.
live. And so this was always a big thing. And I said, I need to feel that bass. I need to, for the drums, I need to feel that and find it. And so this is how we started to go in that direction. And that's why it works and why we can still have that groove and we can jam together and it sounds full and it's pretty awesome. I love it.
Yeah,
So
when
this
you can
lead
have
me
this
to
sound
the-
organic, when
Yeah,
the sound is
organic.
not,
Yeah.
it's not a backing track. Maybe
Exactly.
it was a keyboard, I can understand. But
Yeah. A little synth or something. Yeah, it's fine. But
Yeah.
This is our mission right now. People know us from the videos, and they think, okay, it's two people. Can they pull it off? So that's what we do mainly. We go on
It's
the road
live,
and play
yeah.
shows. That's what we do. And those videos are to promote our music, and then we
Correct.
come to your city and we will play
Yeah.
for you.
Come to Norway.
yes.
Okay, so that leads me to the next question. That is, so when you are recording the songs, you use that same guitar for recording the song. You don't
Yes.
record
Yeah.
guitar and then bass. Just one thing.
When I record, it's always you record a guitar left and a guitar right to have a stereo sound. So when I play live, I have all the plugins and I got my whole setup. When I'm in the studio, I like to record everything separate, but it's the same parts that I'm playing. So I'm playing with the guitar. I'm playing 3 times the same thing, but the first time I record the guitar, and then the second time I record the bass, and then what the one guitar is doing, I play it the same time again. So it's left and right. So you have the big sound. When I'm playing live those songs, I have a plugin that has a delay on it and a little micro shift, so it always sounds like 2 guitars.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
No, it's crazy.
I
it's
was
crazy.
I was see a video of you in live in a concert, and
Yeah.
I could notice that you have a really good bang of a lot of sounds and effects and pedals.
Yeah.
That I say,
I mean,
all right.
We
And
produce this in the studio.
And
We produce
the
this in the
thing-
studio and we know how it sounds. So we try to get that sound on stage live.
On
Yeah.
stage. Correct.
Yeah, and that's really important. Actually, the thing that I say that okay, that's my limit. you have to control a lot of buttons on the floor. You have to play, you have to
Yeah.
sing, and then you will moving on from over the stage. And all right, no, I'm moving a lot, but
Yeah.
I have a simple, I don't know, GT10B from Boss from 15 years ago, and that yeah, two bank of effort, and that's it. And move on, but
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot of no, that's too much. That's too much.
Yeah.
Wow.
We have a lot of energy on
Yeah.
stage.
When
It's
we're on
fun.
stage,
Yeah.
play a show, it's about the energy.
Yeah.
You give it to the people, and the people give it back. So it's all about the exchange of the energy.
Yeah,
And Nikki,
that's really
for
nice.
you, what is it for you? Like, is it easy this way to follow up with the drums, or is not made not big difference, or how is it for you?
Meaning that we're just two piece, or
Yes,
what do
and
you?
and what he does with the guitar,
Oh
bass
yeah.
and guitar at the same
Yeah.
time.
It took a minute to get used to it, you know, because we were, but luckily we've been playing together for a long time, and we always would play just the two of us and write together always. Anyway, so it wasn't really that big of a shift, except that now we were doing everything and we can write differently. I started singing more, so everything kind of shifted. Realistically, when it happened, we changed our whole approach, and my role became more of the second singer, you know. So in the beginning I was only drumming, and then when we did this we shifted where I'm doing a lot more singing now. So I love it, and it's always a challenge. I'm always pushing myself to grow and be better, and for us to write things that help us to connect with audiences and also to grow
Yeah.
up personally. It's a big thing for us to have
Wow.
that, and
And
we love it. It's a great challenge. It's the greatest
yeah,
challenge.
yeah. And did you
Yeah.
know that you could sing before because you have a great voice?
I mean, I was singing like, whoa.
Oh. No, no, you have a great voice. It's
Thank you. Yeah, and you know, it's a fun, wonderful thing to express yourself with the voice and with an instrument, and to find that you can do both things at once is pretty awesome. So
yeah.
I love it. I enjoy it a lot.
I mean,
There's
but you're
nothing you
doing
cannot do.
Yeah.
you do 5 things at once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, yeah. Actually,
Everything.
Yeah.
I, I
Everything.
have I have a friend that he plays drums and he sings ballads, and I tried that he play and sings,
Yes.
but he told me that he cannot do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you make a lot of different scenes, a lot of groovy scenes on the drums,
Mm-hmm.
and then you are singing. And whoa!
And after getting crashed by a car, huh?
Yeah.
And then getting crashed. Yeah. That's my next job. Yeah.
No more accidents.
You
So
you have like 7 brains inside.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah. No, no, no. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's totally amazing. And now, the next question is about your lyrics. You said that you hear the song. You said you hear the first riff or the melody, and then you start thinking, okay, we're gonna make a song that is at some point is gonna sound this way, and then you make all the changes, whatever, and then when you have the song at the end, when you are creating the lyrics, who create the lyrics? You also make it like both together, and it
Yes.
depends on how what the melody is taking you to, or what are the topics that you use in your lyrics essentially?
The topics that we do a lot of stuff that's as dear to our hearts, and a lot of social commentary, things that are happening in the world that is affecting us and affecting the world, and it can be sometimes on a darker tip, you know, but you don't always notice that with it. But it can be political, social, religious, personal. We cover it all, you know. But
It
yeah.
always starts with an idea for a song and then a good title. And then I always write it down, like, you know, like for example,
God lost her virginity. Or
God lost her
Yeah.
virginity, for example.
Great title.
That was a good title. So we knew we have to write a song about how God lost her virginity.
Yes.
I want to listen to a song.
I want to listen to that song. Yes.
Yes.
It's our last album.
It's a
You can
really
listen
nice
to it.
song.
It exists.
Or then we wrote 50 Minutes of Pain, which
Yeah.
comes from 50 Minutes of Fame.
Yeah.
And so we always feel a good title, and then I get a lot of ideas. So we always write a lot of lyrics.
And a lot of good lines. You
And
know?
then-
Yes. Yeah.
And then we have songs in music. And then we have a new music. Usually, if I hear melody, some words pop in my head
Yeah.
and melodies. So we
Yeah.
start working on the melody, and as the melody forms,
The
words
words start coming.
also surface.
Yeah.
And
Correct.
then I go on to my lyrics and feel like what matches the vibe, what matches the feeling, and then we start working on this. And then we write lyrics and rewrite them a lot.
Yes.
Try to get a good story and be like storytellers.
Yes.
Wow.
So it moves through the song.
Also, we write stuff about pop culture too. We really, during the
Correct.
pandemic, we kind of went into this writing about favorite characters and movies that we love and just things that were inspiring us at that time. And, so
Yeah.
we're all over the map. It can be
Yeah.
serious or funny, or it just depends on the mood. And,
Yeah.
we are.
Yeah.
But do you have like a
following our
limit?
creative path.
Correct. But do you have like a limit in your lyrics? Like we will never talk about satanic stuff or about gore stuff, something like that? Or you just don't think about it. It's whatever you feel.
Whatever we feel.
Whatever the song needs and
Yeah.
whatever we think is funny or
Correct.
Serious.
or it concerns us and we
Yeah.
feel like we need to put a message out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, we don't really have any taboo subjects or anything. But obviously, you fall towards certain things more than others. So we don't
Yeah.
really write any gore songs per se,
Yeah.
or we don't do that. But it doesn't mean that we never will. But it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
as likely as something else that's more dear to our hearts.
I mean, we love horror movies.
Yeah, we like horror.
Oh, yes,
We,
yes.
we listen to some melodic death metal.
It's great. And do you think that song will put you in troubles in some places? Or
Honestly, sometimes people have
Problems with our lyrics,
with
yeah.
our lyrics. It's always like hardcore Christians don't like to like our take on Satan.
Yeah.
now
But
the question is, God lost his virginity, but with whom?
Yeah.
With Satan?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the question.
That's the
That's the
question.
question.
So, but in the end, I feel like if people feel they're offended by our lyrics,
Great.
then they have
Yeah.
a different sense of humor anyway. So
Correct.
We don't have to be liked by everybody.
Yes.
Crash Karma
That's
is not
okay.
for everyone.
Yeah.
It's only for the cool people.
yeah. Like us. No, it's great. Okay, Lunita.
All right. What is the biggest obstacle that you have to face to get where you are now as a band?
What is what?
That everything's an obstacle.
Everything. Yes.
The obstacle never ends. You have to enjoy trying to overcome obstacles.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
journey, enjoy the process. The business itself is changing always. So to make this an actual business is evolving from day to day. But we try to get shows booked. You have to have a creative process, and then you have to market it, and then you have to get out and actually do it and play concerts and all of this. And it's a lot of work, and it's always finding the right people to work with. It's overcoming obstacles all the time and being okay with that because it's part of your everyday life.
Yeah, that's correct. But right now, do you do this in a pro way? I mean, or do you also
Yeah.
have like a normal jobs?
No.
That's what we
Just
do.
this. Wow, that's amazing. Lovely. Wow, amazing. I think you are the first band that we interviewed that is totally pro, and you are just doing your music. Because we interview some bands that they have like a lot of listeners, like more than 200,000 listeners in Spotify,
A lot of tours
Yeah.
on
a
Europe
lot of tours and stuff, but they still have normal jobs.
Yeah. And we're not living like kings or something like that, but we also don't require that. We live very humbly, and we're very thankful for our lives, and we love that we can make art and just do that. We do everything that we can to be able to do that. But you make sacrifices. We're not driving Mercedes Benz and living in mansions.
Yeah. I understand. Yeah. No, but you're
But
living the
that's
dream.
okay. Yeah.
You're living the dream. I mean,
Yeah.
every musician wants to live like you.
Yeah. We're very lucky.
They're definitely very like, but we have to be also smart what you do.
Yes.
We work a lot.
Yes.
That means, we don't have to pay for recordings or for rehearsal rooms, but I worked very hard to get to this point. So
Yes.
we can save a lot of money, but at the end, it's our work that we put in.
A
So,
lot of hours.
so we
Yeah.
work the whole day on the music.
There is no 9 to 5. That's the difference with
Yeah.
us, is that we don't have a time in and a time out. We work till the work is done, and it's never done. So it's a constant thing, and that's why we always say, if you're going to do this journey, you better enjoy it.
Yes. Yes.
Enjoy
Yeah, like the other
process.
day, my son asked me a question like, "What should I do? Like study medicine or engineering?" And I told him, "Man, whatever you do, you have to love it.
Yes.
Otherwise,
right.
you're gonna have a miserable life because your studying time is just 1/4 or 1/3 part of your
Yeah.
total life. If you are lucky enough to reach
Right.
80s
Yeah.
or 90s, and the rest
Definitely.
of your life is gonna be miserable if you don't choose wisely.
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure.
So think about it and see yourself what you want to do in the future. And I wanted to that he said musician, but no. We moved to Norway.
Good.
We live in
Yeah.
Norway. He got a chance to do that.
Now, you can always be a musician and still be an engineer.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's correct. And okay, guys, now the next question is, I think it's gonna be a funny one. From your concerts, your gigs, do you remember something specific that happened to you, like something very dramatic, something very weird, or something amazing that you remember from the audience, or technical problems, something that you can tell us from your some concert that you remember?
So, there's lots of things that I remember. One time I remember we played a show, and then I was jumping, because I was jumping off the drums and jumping from everywhere. And I just did a little small jump, nothing crazy, but I dislocated my knee. The whole thing came out, and I fell down from the microphone. But we started the next song, and I was in so much pain that I couldn't even tell anyone. So we played the whole show, and right after the show, I went to the restroom and puked. Because I was in so much pain, and then my knee was big for the next 2 weeks. It was really bad.
But you made it through.
I think about this still, yeah. That was bad.
And actually, so that you have that little table over the
Yeah.
over the drum, but where you can put in
Jump.
and jump.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then I said, "Oh, all right, your knee is broken, but you have to still play, sing, and
Yeah.
with your broken knee, control
Yeah.
your pedal board." Because you have to decide, all right, I destroyed that feet, so what can I do? I
Yeah,
stay on that
what can I
feet,
do?
or I use it to, what kind of pain we will going to have?
Yes.
Pain, constantly, but a normal pain, or a big pain every time I
Oh.
use my pedal board.
Yeah.
You have to make the decision. Which pain can I deal with?
Yes.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but
And-
that's you're always dealing with stuff like this on stage. Like our most recent one, we had a show that we were playing with at a festival, and we have all of our wireless microphones, and the guys in the back didn't turn off the wireless from the other band, so our frequencies were not lining up. And this is something that you just don't really think about until it happens.
Yeah,
And then you're like,
correct,
oh no! And you have to troubleshoot on the stage and figure it out while you're still performing, and you cannot let the crowd know that you are suffering.
Yeah,
and
yeah, correct,
having
correct.
this. And this is the delicate balance of art and professionalism while you're
Correct.
dealing with chaos,
Yeah.
which is very
I
often.
just crash karma on my knee. Oh my god. But you have some experience like that you play with one band that you were fan of and you were so excited like, oh man, I'm gonna play with this band or something, or you opened the show to this band, something like that.
We
Well,
played with many bands,
yeah.
and they're always crazy. But we almost played with Machine Head last year.
Yes, that would have been amazing.
But we
Yeah.
already booked in France, so we couldn't do the show. But that would have been amazing.
That would have been a good
Oh
one.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, of course, yes,
But
yes.
also, like for this, like playing Wacken, we played Wacken in Germany last year, and it's a big metal festival there, one of the
Yeah,
biggest
yeah.
one.
That's
And-
the
Yeah.
metal festival.
This was
Yes,
pretty
yes.
amazing and very epic because you're backstage with all of your favorite bands, and and it's just such an amazing experience to be there and communicating with your peers on that level, and to play this festival was a dream for us coming true. And this is kind of stuff that we remember. So the festivals are always really a cool time to get to know your favorite artists, and everybody's the same at the end. They're all in the back tent having a good time, and it's a lovely thing.
Oh, we just uploaded a video from the festival that
Yes.
we played today.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
live now.
I will check it. I will share it. I will share it because it gotta be super interesting with all the crowd
Awesome.
and everything. And guys, what do you think? This question just occurred to me, and maybe it's a stupid question. I don't know, but is it easy?
Probably it is.
Probably it is because I'm like that. But is it easier to become a huge band in US compared with Europe, or is it backwards? Or it just depends or the style or the genre of the music, or what do you think in your experience?
I think it is different things because the United States is so big. So we travel a lot in the United States, and it always feels like there's a few people here, a few people there. If you look at the numbers, we know we have the most fans in the United States. But since it's so big, it's so
hard to
spread
reach
out.
them, yeah.
But when we go to Germany, for example, it's way smaller. It's less people, but it's more concentrated for us.
Yeah.
So now we're traveling to Spain, we're traveling to France, we have different pockets, go to Austria, go to Sweden, Norway, Finland. And then we see always these numbers and we feel, it definitely feels like in the United States, there's lots of countries.
Yeah, it's like 50 countries. It's a lot.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, and you don't get famous in Europe just overnight. Same in the United States. It's many different cities. So I
Yes.
feel like, yeah, we're the biggest in the United States, but what does this even mean? Because there's just always little pockets of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like it also depends on the music business as a whole, like what it means to you getting famous, like we're able to make a living out of this, with our touring and our going. But like getting super uber famous in the States is it's a very difficult thing. You have to have a lot of money and support behind you and things like this.
Correct.
And if you have this, you have an opportunity to reach all of those people. But to get to that level is pretty difficult, I think, in the States and anywhere really. And there's a machine in place for this, but it's a very small amount of people that get to that point.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you currently working on?
We have a couple songs right now that we're working on.
Yeah, the political landscape is changing, the ever so changing in the world, so we need to make a few statements.
Yeah.
We wanted to release a song today, but we might record this tonight. It's just gonna be I think like a 60-second song, and it's gonna be called "Welcome to the Shit Show."
I like the name.
Great name.
Yeah. So.
And then we have another song that we're working on. It's called "Alerta, Alerta Antifascista."
Oh, is
And
that
it's a song against fascism, and it's this old saying from Italy. Attention, attention.
yeah, I was going to say it's
Alerta, alerta
Italian.
Yeah.
antifascista. So that's the song we're writing right now.
Oh,
So our
wow.
stuff
But
right now is a little bit more pointed because it's in the air for us and it's on our hearts, and we have to write what is important to us. And so this is this is where we're at right now.
But do you actually use Google Translate or something like that, or you know
We know this. It's a very popular saying.
It's a popular saying. So because I'm also playing in a punk rock band in Germany, it's a big band over there. So when we play shows, there's thousands and thousands of punks always coming to the shows. And Alerta, Alerta, Antifascista is what everybody sings.
Yeah, it's a big call for, people against stupidity.
Correct, correct. Now I remember what I was going to say. I love one video that you did where you're saying we are not going to share how many followers we have in Spotify
Yeah.
because these companies are not really good with bands and all that. Oh man, you kill me with that. I love it. And then you said you better buy our merchandise and this money will come to us and all that. I really love that you dare to say that. I haven't seen any other band saying something like that, and I applaud you that because it's true.
Thank you.
Yes.
It's true,
And
but
it's
a lot
not
of people
said
is
enough.
afraid to
People
say
don't
that.
discuss this. Yeah. you
Yeah,
know?
I feel people always, these days, people try to fit in, make it good and,
Easy for everybody.
easy. And I feel this is one thing that every artist has to make a choice for himself. But, like you entertain, and if your art is to entertain, then I guess you don't want to hurt anybody. But if you're doing art and it entertains people with your art, that's something different. This is the disconnect. We're doing art because we like doing art. We're not there to entertain you or whatever.
Yeah,
if you
we make
enjoy
art
it,
from our heart.
if you enjoy it, that's great. But we stand for something, and we do the art for the art and not for the entertainment. Even though we love to perform, but the reason we love to perform is because we love our art. We don't love to entertain the people, but we love our art and we like to perform.
Correct. Wow. Amazing. Yeah. That's something also that I was like, man, we need to have these guys in an interview because they are not only great musicians, but they have the balls to say what they think.
Yeah, it's
And
important.
I really, and I really love that. So the next question, guys, where would you like to be in the next 5-10 years? Just playing music or being super huge, or what do you think?
Play music, and also I would love to live in a house by the beach where I can walk to the water.
And surf and have
And
our
go
studio
surfing.
there. And
But
tour the
where at?
world. Yeah, we still tour the world, make music.
And we're looking
surf.
at you, Mexico, because I think it's warmer. You can surf there. It's great, and I think
It's cheaper.
we will learn some Spanish, and then we're gonna travel.
Yeah. Just select the
Yeah.
right
Of course,
the
we
right
always
city.
want to grow. Of course, the music, we are always working to grow and reach more people. So we love to tour, and we love to tour the world. So we like to go to new countries. We've toured now how many countries? 15?
Yeah, 14.
14 or 15 countries. And this is really cool for us. And we want to continue growing that list until we reach all of the world with the Crash Karma.
So in 10 years from now, we look back and say we played every major metal festival.
Yes, also.
Wow. Yes. No, that's a very good goal, and it's something achievable.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. And you have the music, you have the spirit, you have the everything on your side to reach that goal because you're very talented in everything, in selling your music. We have only 1 hour talking to you guys, and we can see that you are very humble and very funny, and you enjoy talking to people.
Yes,
Like,
for sure.
I don't know. You have everything to be super more successful than what you are right now.
Well, let's keep it
Thank you.
going.
Yes, we keep it
Yeah,
going.
keep it going, keep it going. Yeah, and I wanna. If I know that you're playing somewhere close to Stavanger, I will do my best to go and see you and be in front of you and tell you, hey, this is Sam. Remember me, the little Mexican.
I mean, how far are you from Oslo?
Driving, like 7 hours, seven,
Yeah,
8
it's on the
hours.
other side. So, okay,
Then
yeah.
the other
We
side.
played
yes.
Oslo quite a few times. Well, like
Oh,
Yeah, we've been to Norway now a few times, so we will come back.
Yeah. Just let me know. Let me know.
Yeah.
And where do you live, Leon?
I'm not from Mexico. I'm not living in Mexico. I'm from
You
Venezuela,
wish.
and I'm living in Venezuela.
In Venezuela. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
Yes. Well, we come see you too.
Yeah.
In a few years, maybe in a few years,
Yes.
we have to fix something. We have to fix some things first, but that will be nice.
Yeah.
Eventually.
So,
Yes.
so
Exactly.
in
Eventually,
Yeah.
let us fix a little things about our
Yes.
country. Yeah, just a little things. I
Okay,
can say
you get it
I can say
together and then call us. Yeah.
so
That
in
will be nice.
Venezuela, they also like Procaro, the band Procaro.
The rock, of course, man. We have
You like them
Everybody.
too? Yes, okay, good.
we,
Is it all of
we
Latin
don't,
America?
we don't have like a mainstream culture of rock or metal, but we have culture about it, but not a big one because
Mhm.
Yeah.
particularly here we have this all Latin roots and stuff, but we have a really loyal fans of heavy metal in general and rock, and we have an amazing bands
Nice.
in not only in Venezuela, it's all Latin America. We have like these bands that represents all this space, and that's amazing.
Awesome. Yes.
Yeah.
We want to come and see it and be part of that. That's awesome. We love it.
You will love it in Latin American tour.
Mhm.
Awesome.
You will know a real
It's a
how can
different
I
kind
say
of fans. It's a total different
different
kind of
kind
fans.
of people of audience in the concert, the energy.
Yeah.
We
I
have
think we will
a
love
unique
it.
energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we said before in other interviews. Like in Latin America, we have so many problems that when we have something that we know we're going to enjoy, like a gig, a concert, we give it all.
Awesome.
We
Yeah.
could die in the concert and we won't care. Really, because
Yeah.
that's not the worst thing that could happen to us.
Exactly. We're not
Yeah.
going to a concert to stay.
No.
No, man. No, man.
We're
But
going
No,
to
we
lose a
are the
To
team.
same.
enjoy. We're
Yeah.
going to scream. We're going
Yeah.
to slam, to cry. The song you love it.
Yeah.
You're going to feel the
Something
concert,
else.
to feel the
Yeah.
music.
Yeah.
And this is what we say though every time we're on the stage, no matter what, every gig is like the last one. And you
Yeah.
give all. No matter
Yeah.
if there's 10 people or 10,000 people, it's always 100% all for the moment and the energy of the people
Yeah.
who are there. And yeah, it's a
Yeah.
special,
And that's
special thing
that's the only way that every musician have to play.
for
Yeah,
sure.
it's like they say, like you don't know when it's gonna be the last time you carry up your baby.
Exactly. Yeah.
So enjoy it every time you do it because
Yes.
you
Yep.
never know. Yeah,
Exactly.
Every time it's the
yeah.
last.
Every time is the last
Exactly.
one. Correct.
Exactly.
Correct.
All right, guys. To start to finish this interview, gonna make the last question. So, for all the people who doesn't know you, which of your song will you recommend them to start with?
50 minutes of pain.
That's a good one. Our latest album, Falling to Pieces, is some of our best work, and 15 Minutes of Pain is a great way to introduce
Yes.
the band.
Yes. I made a small list of us of your songs of 3 songs that for me, whoever listen to this song is gonna get in love with you
Yeah.
guys. 15 minutes of pain,
Yes.
survey the afterlife,
Mm-hmm.
and wake them up.
Nice. Perfect.
Nice.
Ah,
Yeah.
these 3 songs,
They're good. Yes.
Yeah.
amazing. They are really good. Yes. You made me feel like a teenager again, like I told you before.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Awesome.
guys, just to finish this, that time fly away very fast. We've been having a
Yeah.
lot of fun. But everything has an end. So
Indeed.
I would like to start with you, Leoncito, like a final comment, and I wanna go with them. So can you?
Well, the
Yeah.
only comment that I always say that please remember to subscribe to our channel, to give us a like, to make a comment, and please go to listen Crash Karma. They are just amazing. And you can say, I don't know, it's time to sell your social, where we can find you, everything you want to sell.
Yes, everything is Crash Karma. If you search Crash Karma, and it's
With a
with a K. Just always remember that. But we are on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, anywhere. Also Crash Karma.
Spotify.
Yeah. We still
That's an
use all the
important one this
platforms. Yeah. we are a part of it too. But
Yeah,
anywhere
yeah,
you
yeah.
search Crash Karma with a K, find us. We have merchandise, always CDs, T-shirts. If you want to support, that's great. But listen to the music and follow us and
We have
share
a
our
gazillion-
adventures.
We have a
Yeah.
gazillion videos on YouTube.
Yes.
Find them, post a funny comment.
Yes.
Make
Post
us laugh.
comments. Yeah.
Make us laugh. Oh, that's good.
And I was so almost a lot of that video. And that was amazing. And I can see how many of you grow about all this time. I saw a video of Foxborough. I remember that video, the first video clip that you have, the version of Metallica.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
We are big fans. We are big fans.
Yeah. Good. Well, thank you very much. Can keep it growing. Keep sharing.
Always growing.
Spread the love.
Yes.
Education is elevation.
So, okay, guys, just to finish this, I want to thank you for giving us 1 hour of your life. That is in these moments, 1 hour of your life is like it's everything, means everything. So thank you a lot. Thank you for your music. You two are amazing. You are great musicians, great people. Like, I think that you need to donate your brain to the scientists when you die, because they need to see how you do so many things
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Maybe you have two brains or something, like Leoncito said.
Yep. Brain donors.
Yes. Give me something so I can play a little bit of guitar or something.
Yeah.
No,
And
but
thank
you're
you so much. Thank you so much for having us
Yes.
as guests on your show. We
Oh,
really
no.
appreciate it.
no,
Lovely
we are the
talking to
ones
you guys.
honored for having you guys,
Nice
and,
to-
and
Yes.
Nice
thank
to
you.
guys.
Keep going, keep innovating the same way you're doing with your social network videos, the Crash Karma
Your
videos,
music.
your music. We want to see more crazy guitars, and
Yes.
Always.
Coming.
yeah,
Coming.
and we want to hear more of your voice, Nikki, because I'm telling you, it's amazing.
Thank you.
Just,
Thank you
just
very
tell
much.
just tell him to shut up, and you continue singing.
I'd love to.
No, it's a great combination of the two voices. It's really, really great. We will be missing any of you guys if you stop singing. So just continue like that. And it's
Yeah.
Thank
amazing.
you.
So thank you everybody for watching this. It was really funny. Crash Karma is really funny and great music. So go and watch them, and please watch the previous interview that we have. Thank you for being here, and goodbye everybody. Stay metal.
Bye.
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 And stop.